Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. So we're going to do a focused celebrity connection reading today. Now, over the weekend I did a little post for members and said, what type of readings do you want to see? And my members said a celebrity reading. Now, I am making a Divine Structure 2 deck and I'm going to put a celebrity card in there. And I do in these readings the Divine Structure cards, and there isn't a celebrity card in here. So I know that when people are asking me for something, I have to take that into consideration. And I was feeling it was time to do one anyway. So we're going to do a focused reading about celebrity connections. Now, I know that not all of the celebrities you're involved with are going to be in relationships, but some of them are. A lot of them are having relationships with their career and the things that they are doing, maybe their fans or, the lifestyle. That can really be the karmic situation they are struggling to leave. And I do feel moving forward, a lot of the masculines especially, and I know divine feminines can be celebrities as well, but a lot of the divine masculines are wanting to change certain things around their lives because they're becoming much more spiritual. And they want to invest time and energy into the connection with you and a new lifestyle. So the big problem really is about something they've been doing for a long time, or, they may have built up a reputation or a rapport with people, a fan base, a following, and it's about how do I release myself from that without failing or having, problems financially or being seen as a liar, or this is the thing they struggle with. So it isn't the fact that they struggle with the love, because the love they have for you is very real and you know that. And you have to trust in that no matter what, because that's what pulls you through. Because it's hard for you when you see them having this type of rapport with other people, or these going through these struggles which you feel and inside, or you see them, having people throwing themselves at them in society. But you know that they are dealing with their own struggles. So you see through that, and that's what they actually love about you and want you for, is because you're their mirror. You're their honesty and integrity and their truth. So I am feeling that it's more the struggling to leave behind the situation than anything else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a few decks of cards. So as I said, some of this will really resonate, some of it won't, because it's a very unique one, when you are involved with a celebrity. So take the bits that resonate with you in your journey, leave the bits that don't. And the most important thing is to trust the love, because you know your truth. So it doesn't matter if you've got 10 other people saying, oh, this person's my twin flame. You know your truth. It doesn't matter if your friends and family are saying to you, oh, you're crazy. It's a crush, or it's a fantasy, or you're in love with their character, or whatever they say. You know your truth. You have to trust what you feel. Trust what you feel. And the reason I don't do a lot of these is because you get everything you need from the daily readings, because you are twin flames. The fact that you're in a celebrity connection is, it's just another thing. Whereas you can class yourself as a celebrity connection or a normal connection. We're all in normal connections because, this person is your twin, your other half, you are one. So when you look at them, for example, you don't see them as their job or what they do. You see them as the person. You see them as the other half of you, the soul you see within them. So that's another reason why you know that it's real, because you won't get blown away by the things they do. You may be proud of them and what they've achieved, but you're not like a fan, where you're like, oh my God, you like, this person is the other half of me and I just know it. So you don't get impressed by them. You're just impressed by the love. Does that make sense? So I'm going to bring in the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, the Guardian Angel Inspiration, the Divine Masculine Love and the Progress, the Twin Soul Healing Oracle, the Divine Masculine the Silence, the Open Heart Oracle cards, and the Karmic 101. So thank you, angels. Thank you for helping us to tap in with celebrity connections. So what do we need to know? What's going on? Thank you. I'm going to split the deck and I may expand with the tarot, okay? I'm just taking out anything that seems to be jumping at first. That's these. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? So these are angel messages coming out for you. We're going to use the Karmic 101. That card's moving on top as well. What's going on with celebrity connections? Thank you, thank you. What's going on with celebrity connections? What's going on with celebrity connections? What's going on? Thank you, thank you. What's happening with celebrity connections? I'm just tapping in with the energy and asking the angels to bring the right messages through, and then I'm going to channel them accordingly. Okay, this one's moving too. And what's happening with celebrity connections? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, so I'm going to kind of do them in the order I've shuffled them, and I may expand on the tarot, I'm going to see. But yeah, I mean, your twin right now is going through some deep healing, and there's a lot of sleepless nights taking place. Now, you know, if your twin is the celebrity, which is possibly the case, okay, switch it around if you're the celebrity. But I feel that they are the celebrity, or they are struggling with something. So I'm going to talk about as if they are the celebrity, okay? Because that's what I'm feeling. But if it is the other way around, just slot it into your situation. I feel that they're having some real sleepless nights. And this may be because they're busy. You know, I feel they're busy. They've got things on the mind. They may be struggling with deadlines and press and everything else that's going on. But he really is caught between two worlds. And this is exactly what I'm feeling. So, you know, the Seven of Wands is an energy where he's got 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here. So he's stuck between where he is and where he wants to be. So this is that back and forth energy you feel, that push and pull. Because his higher self is telling him one thing and his ego is telling him something else. So the ego is connected with the material things, the money, the success, the lifestyle, the things he's dealing with that stroke the ego. And this side is the higher self, where he's being guided to go, what he's being guided to do, what he feels inside, the changes he wants to make, to be able to not only be with you, but perhaps pursue something new, perhaps even out of the limelight. Focus on something that feels more fulfilling or real. And he's in turmoil over it. Sleepless nights, panic nightmares, night terrors, just not sleeping very well at all. I feel there's also a lot of time alone. So even though they may be surrounded by an entourage or a lot of people, they're very alone. Even if they're in karmic relationships, they're alone. They may be traveling a lot. They may be staying in hotels. They may be spending time by themselves and not around their loved ones. You know, loved ones can be children as well as partners or family members. So he really is in turmoil. And he's been in turmoil since, well, it's been a long time, but they showed me this really started getting strong around September. And he feels like between September last year and July this year, there's going to be some swift changes coming in. So the messages from the angels for you is release negative emotions to become more balanced within. So while this is all going on, and there's nothing really you can do about it because he has to find his own way. You know, what you need to do as a divine feminine, or as his other half, is to shine your light. Be that bright star. Even if he's a star, be brighter. Shine bright and release any negative emotions about what's going on to become more balanced within. And I feel that you may definitely be feeling all these problems. Maybe you're having sleepless nights. You could be going through ascension. You could be really feeling this push-pull. You could even be mirroring him in other ways, which means maybe you've been looking for a new job, or there's been issues around career because you've been mirroring these changes that he is feeling inside. So it really is about you balancing yourself right now. You do that through chakra cleansing, going in nature, breath work, you know, calling on the angels, using affirmations, gratitude. These are things that help you to become more balanced, remaining more in the now, and fill up your own cup first to then be able to tend to and successfully help others. So again, it feels like doing their job, whatever it is, they need to be there to give to others, whether it's a music career or it's an acting career or something completely different, whatever it is in their own field. They need to be helping others or giving to others in some way to be successful. And right now they're struggling to even fill up their own cup. So they're feeling a bit like a disaster. They're not feeling that they're doing a good job at what they do. They feel they're failing a little bit. Even if they are, crushing it at what they do not feel that way. And it's keeping them up at night. They're struggling over it. So the message is fill up your own cup first. So that's what your twin needs to do. So because you are mirrors, you're being guided as a divine feminine to give to you. The more you give to you, the more they'll feel that and the more they'll have to give. The true love that you desire is coming. So your twin is coming to you. And this is the true love that you desire. And this is what he's saying. I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. I need to sort things out. And choose to feel good every day and always align your will to divine will. So make happiness a choice that you make every day. Choose to feel good every day. This is your choice. And they really do strive to do that in their job or their career or whatever they're doing because they're out there in the world, in the limelight. And it's very hard. They'd much rather be doing other things. It reminds me very much of when I watched the film Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, where you've got one of the models, I think she's called Natasha or something like that, but she's this model and she seems to have this dream life. She's out there going to premieres, out for fancy meals, she's always got the best clothes on, but she just yearns for love. And she's very lonely. She feels very lonely. She befriends Mrs. Harris, who sees straight through it all. And she's very lonely. She ends up finding a true love, who ends up being someone who's very close to where she is anyway, in the vicinity of where she works. Someone who kind of never thinks he's got a chance, but he does. But this is about, she's a normal person. And you see your twin that way, and they struggle because other people don't see the inside. They just see what's on the surface. It's all surface level stuff. And that's what they struggle with, because they think, what if people just see me as a normal person? What then? Is it going to wreck my career? Will I have to start again? Am I going to lose my money? Because, they've got used to a certain lifestyle with a certain amount of money and abundance. So it's hard. So this is really about you taking time for you. Look at this, make time for you. So the more time you make for you, the more time they are going to make for you, because I feel this is what they've been guided to do. To make time for themselves, to fill up their own cup and really think about what they want. You two are truly meant to be. So don't doubt the connection or the love or, the passion because of what people say or naysayers or what's going on in the world or on social media. Because your twin is saying to you, do you realise how beautiful and amazing you are? You are. And I feel this is you saying this to them because they need to hear it, because they may hear it 100 times a day, but they don't really hear it from somebody who not only matters to them, but who talks about the inside as well as the outside. Do you realise how beautiful and amazing you are? You're not looking at the person on the surface and what they do. You're looking at the inside. And you're saying, do you realise how beautiful and amazing you are? You have to believe in you. So I feel you're, kind of egging them on or giving them the support they need to believe in themselves, to realise how beautiful they are, that they can do what they want to do and change their life, and you'll be there either way. You are exactly where you're meant to be right now. And this is a message for you. So where you are right now in your life, doing what you're doing, is exactly what's right for you, because that's how you'll thrive. And that's how they'll come to you, because if you trust all as well, it is, believe it. Okay, trust all as well, because it is. So you're their anchor. Okay, you're their anchor, you're their, power, their light, but you're their muse as well. You show them, and it doesn't matter whether you are in communication or not, this is an energy that's felt. You show them that they can be so much more. So if they are in a karmic situation not even a relationship. This is other things. He's saying, I need to move out. So he needs to move out of where he is, or he needs to move out of this field. Okay, he said, I need a change. I need to move out of what I'm doing to do something else. And it's always been her and it always will be. So you're the her. Okay, this is a karmic energy. So he's addressing the karmic partner. He's saying it's always been her and it always will be. So what he's saying is it's always been you and it always will be. Nothing can change that. So it's time to let me go. So he's saying to his boss or his karmic partner or whomever he's connecting with in the karmic energy, he's saying it's time to let me go. Leave her alone. This is our problem. So this is also him reminding you that he doesn't want you to be dragged into drama, which once again resonates with the masculine reading today, which shows you that we don't need to do a completely focused celebrity reading for you to receive the right messages, because this is about you being protected from the outside, whether it's the karmic partner or it's, fans or anybody else. And this really resonates with the DM to DF read. I've already recorded that for later. And it's all about the karmic partner knowing there's something going on and you're being protected. So your masculine saying, I'm protecting you. And he's saying to this karmic partner, leave her alone. This is our problem. So, if the karmic partner is blaming things on other people, he's saying this is our problem. In fact, he's saying this is my problem. I'm the one with a problem. I need to sort things out. Let go of all fears and worries and be joyful. So this is what he needs to be doing. And this is what he tries to do in his job, but it's not working because he's having sleepless nights because he knows he wants to be somewhere else. And I feel these are the only two tarot cards I need to pull because it says it all. This is exactly the energy I feel, and I know you feel too, connecting with your twin. He's saying everything is triggering me, and you have done nothing wrong. So he's saying it's not you, it's everything. So it's not just a karmic partner or his job, it's everything. Everything is triggering it. He's saying it's nothing you've done, it's me, everything's triggering me. And I'm frustrated about what I have not yet achieved. So there is frustrations there as well. Especially about achieving certain things. They give me the word Golden Globes. I don't even know what they are. But Golden Globes or, certain achievements that he has in his mind that he hasn't yet achieved. And he's thinking, I'm triggered by that because I'm frustrated. I haven't done that. So I feel this is also fears around leaving behind this particular lifestyle or job because he hasn't yet achieved what he wants to do. And he's frustrated because he's thinking, I should have done it by now and then I'd be free. So you'll know how that resonates with your particular masculine, your particular journey, because if he's still holding himself back from making changes, that could well be the reason why. And there is something I need to take care of before we come together. So he said, I need to take care of this before we can come together. It's still work. I'm still working it out. Give me time. It's not you, it's me. I love you. So he's saying to you, it's nothing to do with you. And it's everything to do with him. He knows that you're the right one, that you're right, that you're ready. But he is still dealing with his own frustrations about things he may have not yet achieved. And he's worried if he leaves everything behind, will he? And he's saying to you, I watch your social media to see what you're up to. So it's very likely a lot of your connection is through social media or through the 5D realm. And he's saying, I watch you. I've got my eye on your social media, whether that's through my own profile or a fake account or just by watching you in some other way. I keep an eye on you. And he's saying, you are my dream partner. The one I want to live with, to love, to have a family with, to go on adventures with and do this life that we are living with. That's what he dreams about. So he's saying, I'm dreaming about you. So if he can't be with you physically right now, he's dreaming about you. You're having vivid dreams about each other because he's saying, my heart belongs only to you. So let that put your mind at rest around karmic partners or fans or anything else going on. You absolutely blow me away. And that's how he knows it's real and right. And, because he gets blown away by you. Not the model, with the most amazing dress or shoes. You, just being you. In your joggers or, in your pajamas or you. My intention is to spend the rest of my life with you. That's what he wants to do. But he's just tying up all these loose ends. Every day I feel and realise there's something important that's missing in my daily life. And that something is you. You are my world and I want you in my life in this lifetime. Let's keep having faith. We are meant to be, and the universe will make us happen at the right time. Let's keep having faith. So he's saying, let's keep having faith. So he's talking about you in a unit, as a couple, not separate, together. And you are always with me and I am always with you, despite any physical distance between us right now. And that's so true because you live in them and they live in you. So you're experiencing what they are experiencing, no matter where in the world they are or what the differences are or what the challenges are. That's why you're having sleepless nights. And you've got to look at this, twin flames. Yes, your love is a spiritually based ordained relationship. So that card, I feel, has come out to put your mind at rest. If you've maybe watched this video and think, is this my twin? Am I fantasizing or making it up? Am I in a fantasy world? Am I just a fan or whatever you're thinking? Or maybe your family or friends have said that to you. This is your sign. Yes, you are twin flames. And it's a spiritually based, ordained relationship. And remember, hurt people hurt people. You are healing and learning to respond with love. So if anyone's saying nasty things, or if they are, or if there's nasty people out there affecting things or hurting your twin in any way, hurt people hurt people. And I feel you need to know that because, there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there. People who think they're strong because they're not face-to-face with someone. A lot of the times people say things behind a keyboard they would not dare to say to someone's face. And that's what you're being reminded. So, if someone's saying nasty things to you or to them, people like paparazzi or, jealous people, rise above it. And remember, hurt people hurt people. You are learning to respond with love in this situation. So the big message is to have faith because I feel the thing that's holding him back right now, what I'm really feeling with this reading is he's frustrated about things he hasn't yet achieved in his career. And he's angry at himself for not doing it quicker or not being good enough. And he's thinking, if I leave right now, what then? All these years or all this time and energy and effort I've put into this, it's just a waste of time if I don't receive the rewards or if I don't achieve that Oscar or that Golden Globe or that platinum album or whatever it is. And I'm not connecting with a specific celebrity job because there's many they do. But it feels like there's some kind of milestone he hasn't yet achieved that he wants to, and that's the reason why he's hanging back. And you know what that is for your connection. So keep the faith, trust in the love, and understand that the universe will create the way at the right time. And until then, you are connected by heart and soul, and you carry them with you everywhere you go. You're having very vivid dreams. You're having astral visits. You're connecting in the 5D. You're connecting through signs, music, synchronicities, and other ways to trust the love. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.